and welcome to TheBeardTalks. This is my review of part 3 of Halo Forward Unto Dawn live action series. Part 1 and 2 I'll probably put on the screen for you, so you can go and check them, and part 3 will be down below in the description for you to go and watch if you haven't done so already. First of all, I will say this will contain spoilers. Yes, there'll be tons of spoilers, so please go and watch the episode before watching this video, as I do not want to ruin anything for you. You have been warned, ladies and gentlemen and children. Please go and watch the video first before watching this, because I do not want to ruin anything for you. So, part 3 begins with us here in Cortana, but on board the ship, arguing with herself, what's going on, what should we do? And we learn that Cortana has now a split personality. One, a normal side, a normal compassionate side that we all know and love, and then we have another side of her, the red side, as we've seen in part 2 at the start, which is an angry, unstable version of her who doesn't want to die and will do any action to try and make this not happen, or if that doesn't happen, she'll take everyone with her. And it actually shows her kind of attacking I don't know if it's possible, but it shows her kind of attacking Chief's cryo chamber. So I don't know if she's doing any damage to it, but it looks like she's attacking it with some red rays. And they keep arguing with each other, saying control yourself, Cortana. And she says, I can't control myself, meaning her degradation of her program has just gone almost past the point of no return. So as she's attacking it, she says, we've slowed down a little. And then the good side kind of reestablishes control, and she says, I must think about this. And then the bad side goes, that's what is killing you. Now the reason why the ship might slow down is because of the gravitational pull of a planet, which is most likely where it's going to land. So it's quite good. So we know that Cortana has a bad side at the moment, and we know that all that thinking over those 4 years is what is killing her and causing degradation. So, as we jump into the main story of this series, is showing Thomas Lasky where he is. So, part 2 showed Thomas Lasky just collapses before the flag, and we don't know what's going on. So back into this, Lasky is in front of the medic, and the medic says to him, you have an allergic reaction to the drug they use to stop ice crystals forming during cryosleep. Now, if you don't know much about this, if ice crystals form in your cells, then you're technically dead, because it would kill the cells, as the ice crystals would expand the water in your cells and it would burst the cells open, meaning you're dead. You wouldn't be alive. The cells would be non-functional anymore. So it stops them forming, meaning when you come out of cryosleep, you can be revived and be alive as well. And he says you have an allergic reaction to this. That's the reason why you can't breathe. You're having these blisters on your chest, etc. So if you go back into cryosleep with this drug, you might not wake up alive. And if you go into cryosleep without the drug, you won't wake up alive. Simple as that. So it's not looking good for him at the moment. So Sulley has continued to decode the classified UNSC on the video. It's taken 3 episodes to do it though, and it shows the battle between UNSC fighters and some insurrectionists, which are the bad guys in this thing. And it's rather interesting because halfway through they start working together after one of them shouts, they're coming, they're coming. That's one of the insurrectionists. They go, look, they're coming, and for some reason, when someone picks him up by the throat, it's 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall. So, what was that? Who's that? So as the video goes on, it shows them that they've got an unknown hostile, and they begin to work together, as I said. So the insurrectionists and the UNSC begin to work together to fight this one enemy. As they say, mankind will always unite to fight a common enemy, which, as we all know, is the Covenant. They don't know that though, but we all know that. So, as they begin fighting, the camera pans around, and it shows a Spartan. Yes, the cadets have no idea what it is. They go, oh, is it an ODST? But no, we all know it is Spartan. Spartan 104 is his designation. And I did some research, and it's apparently a Lieutenant Junior Grade Frederick, and is a Spartan 2 Commando. And that's my only reason why he's probably on this mission, is because he goes into those kind of situations anyway. And it shows him, it's like, wow, who's that? Wow, so he's there. But the more important thing is who they're fighting. They don't think about who they're fighting, who's this unknown enemy. They look at the Spartan and go, who is that? So that's their secret project, is the Spartan. So, as we go on, they're in the mess hall, they're talking about what they've seen, etc. in the video, and then Lasky's called to the CEO of the base, the captain of the base, or the academy, and she says to him, you can either stay or leave. You can stay if you think you're fit for duty, but we can give you a medical dismissal. Medical discharge, not medical dismissal. Medical discharge, because you're unfit because you can't take the drug that helps you during cryosleep from staying alive. So it's not too sure. So he's got a few things to think about now. So he's just like, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I stay? Should I go? Because he doesn't really want to be there. He doesn't really want to be in war at the moment. So while he's thinking, he's called back into Sulley's room, where he's been reviewing the video even more, and he shows a reflection of what's on the visor of one of the Spartan there, and they don't know what it actually is, but we all know it's an elite with an energy sword in its hand. It's clear as day to us, but they're like, what the hell is that? So that's the unknown enemy, but they still don't really know that. So while Lasky's sitting there thinking, wow, should I leave? I don't really want to be here. I don't really want to be here. I can go home and just do what I want, because I don't really want to fight after losing my brother in this war already. But the Covenant don't give him that luxury and actually attack the academy. As ODSTs begin to drop all over the academy, they realise something's wrong and they are under attack, which we all know is the Covenant, but they ain't got a clue. And just as this happens, 3 Covenant ships appear into the atmosphere and above the academy and been attacking everything and dropping people. And one of the final scenes in it is literally an elite just walking through. All you see is the elite, all the powered armour. That's all you see until you see the elite come up to a freaking statue of Axios, I believe it is, pulls out an energy sword and just slices it in half, and that's the end scene for this part 3, which I think is fantastic. So what I'll say is that this episode started quite slowly near to the end. It's quite slowly at the start, but I feel it was needed. It's needed to go slowly, because what they've done in this episode is they've tied up things from part 1 and part 2. They've tied up what's wrong with Lasky, why he's getting all these things, why he's having trouble breathing, etc. And they've tied up what the video is. They're showing us what the video is. So I'm quite glad they did that. It's gone slowly, and they showed us the ties. So they've tied up that, not to really leave any major loose ends. And so I love that. And then towards near to the end of the episode, they begin to kick into a high gear for part 4. So near the end of the episode, right, battle zone. So part 4 just like it's going to jump straight into battle, go shooting off this Covenant, but I feel there's still going to be a slow bit that starts showing what the hell's going on. And if you watch to the end of the episode, the preview for part 4 shows some special Spartan Sierra 117 in combat. Now if you don't know who that is, it's Master Chief. So I'd love to know what you think, people. Please tell me down below what you thought of this episode. Love to know, love to hear from you. This has been my review of the Halo Forward Unto Dawn Part 3 live action series. And when part 4 comes out, I'll give you my review of that as well. Part 1 and 2 should be on the screen somewhere. Please go and check them out. Love to hear from you. And always, people, keep calm, grow a beard, and take care of yourselves. And I hope to all see you later. Bye-bye.